TVs across the country crackle to life as the Force Blade Punk's theme music starts to play and the announcer's voice rings out. Good evening, Hunter fans and Prey fanatics. Welcome back to Season 22 of Force Blade Punks. Tonight's episode promises excitement, adrenaline, and of course, a healthy dose of violence. Don't change the channel because we promise you won't want to miss this. Episode 12 brings you our first true gimmick episode of the season, and we are excited to introduce to you our criminal prey. Green, whose crimes include conspiracy to commit murder, accomplice murder, covering up murder, and actual murder. Weapon of choice, a dagger. White, whose crimes include the aforementioned, and weapon of choice is a dart gun. Plum, whose crimes include conspiracy to commit murder, accomplice murder, covering up murder, and actual murder. And their weapon of choice, a wrench. Scarlet, whose weapon of choice is rope. Mustard, whose weapon of choice is a lead pipe. Peacock, whose weapon of choice is a candlestick. The Cook, whose weapon of choice is a fancy knife set. The Maid, whose weapon of choice is a steel feather duster. The Butler, whose weapon of choice is a tea set. And of course, the owner of the house himself, the Count, whose weapon of choice is a hypnotizing drug spray and his very sharp teeth. And now, of course, I'm sure you're wondering about the game map. Well, we are excited to bring you to the Count's Manor, which is where you will be spending your evening. And I am dropping the slideshow in the chat for my players. So as soon as that uploads, you guys can download it there so you can look at the map, but I will come back to it. And now it's time, of course, to introduce your punk hunters. First up, we have the rebalanced Hysteria, coming in with her bow staff with hidden blades, and we heard a brand new upgrade. We'll be interested to see that in action tonight. The Bride is back again with her hatchet. Everyone is excited to see if she can get a kill on her own. And everybody's new favorite newbie, Death Throes, is back for their third episode in a row. We are all just on the edge of our seat trying to see if they can make quota. The mechanical marvel, Tink, is back with Birdie and her plasma welder. And we're very excited to see her creatures in action for herself rather than for other players. Supernova has returned to us. We're hoping that she proves not to be a one-hit wonder after her kill on the airplane, and her sonic scream can bring her another prey. And this evening, we are thrilled to introduce Amanita, brand new hunter. And a fun fact about her, her signature smile and the teeth that go with it were a gift from former hunter, current prey, the Count.
I hate this fun fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's a great fun fact. Her weapon of choice, poisonous knives, and of course, watch out for her bite. We are excited to welcome you all to episode 12. And that's when the camera cuts to the green room where you all walk in. And since we have a new player and also Supernova, who we haven't seen in a bit, do you guys want to talk about what it looks like when you come in? People sort of know what the other characters look like.
I was gonna let you go first because you're
No, go. You go.
so Supernova this time, her hair is in like spikes, with her new with the scars from the last time, and the roses. She has proudly kept them on her face. Um, and she's also holding a new gas mask that's just for her, uh basically just covers right here.
Nice.
Oh. Um, Amanita walks in, and she has her hair, which is usually down to like her butt, is in these two big space buns type situation. Um, she's wearing this white, super tight corseted dress that has the two slits, you know. Because she also has two leather thigh harnesses that each hold 5 knives. Um, yeah.
Lovely. All right. When you enter the green room, Amanita, there is a jar sitting at your station with a note from Hazard that
Thank God.
Mhm. That says, "Sorry, I couldn't see you. Good luck. Don't let it get wet."
Terrifying. And she promptly ignores everyone, takes off her thigh holsters and starts fixing it up and putting it back on.
Did you just wrap a tentacle around your thigh? This is very important.
No, it is not a tentacle.
Oh, thank God.
No, Hazard has provided a protection for the leather from her poisons.
So the poisons don't eat my leather.
But Hazard unfortunately couldn't deliver it because she's had a rough day.
A little bit of a rough
She
time.
got stabbed in the ass twice.
Hey, you know what? It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
Fabulous.
So what else happens while we're in the green room? We know there's some tension between Bride and Supernova.
Oh yeah, Bride is just very. Bride would be what in Regency times was called giving the cut direct to Supernova, where she is just pretending she's not in the room.
Yeah.
What me and Red Jane were doing last episode, Princess. That's got it.
Yeah, the moment that Supernova sees this, and
This
she's
is fine. She's like, this is fine. I'm gonna talk to sophisticated people who haven't tried to kill me.
Valid.
I sent a gift basket and everything.
A lot of things were happening.
Oh,
Didn't actually see it.
I will give you like Supernova a hug when I see her looking sad. I'm like, it's okay.
Ethros hates me. Pride hates me.
I don't hate
I
you.
don't hate you.
Yes, but you
know ya. So sorry.
don't worry. I'm making somebody to hold your hand and remind you that everybody hates you but him. Anyway.
I also would probably very excitedly run up to Hysteria and I'm like, I can't wait to talk to you after the show. I have so many things I want to tell you about and I can't wait.
I have much also to discuss with you. I think maybe I will go over and grab Death Row's hand and be like, hey, come here.
Their personal matchmaker.
Yes. No, I am like gonna like get close, but it's awkwardly close because Hysteria doesn't have personal boundaries anymore. It's gonna be like, we need to talk about what you sent me a text about.
Okay.
Not right now. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
No, not right now, but like later. You can come with Tink
Yes.
and I later.
Maybe. I'll check.
Okay. Cool.
Also, hi, Death Rose. I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, hi.
And that's it.
And a high is enough, actually. I don't need any more.
It's happened. It has happened.
This is two introverts.
Yep.
I am the
They don't know
extrovert
what to
enough
say.
for all of us. Don't worry.
This
It's
is
okay.
two slightly autistic introverts with different special interests.
Yes.
With both very specific special interests and very different special interests.
Yes.
Okay, I will drag
So
you
basically-
screaming or with me wherever I need you to go because
Perfect.
that is how Hysteria
How you
will
do it.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
Captain.
Thank you, First Mate. Anyway, Bride, good to see you again as well. It has been a minute.
Lovely to see you as well. I am enjoying your new style this year.
Thank you. I found it better to more represent the side of me that I wanted to present to the world now instead of the mess I was before.
I never thought you were terribly messy, but I understand your meaning.
Well, when I was literally the prey mess, that is what I am referring to. So,
Yes.
but yes,
Polite.
of course. I understand and appreciate your politeness. I just also do not see the point of pushing it to the side at this point.
That's
Lovely design though today, Bride. You and Amanita have some commonalities, actually.
yes, I enjoy your style as well.
Looks up from her knife.
Story just brings everybody in.
Let's go. I'm just walking over. Oh, well, thank you. It took me it's a little tight, but I'll tell you about fine.
Is she Southern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love this.
I
This
had
changed
no
everything you
idea.
thought about her.
I'm also just now realizing this.
Yes.
Oh God, all of our conversations are hilarious.
It's amazing.
Correct.
I gotta go back
I
and
need to go
read some
reread it.
stuff.
Everything. Yes.
Reread
I
everything.
go back and reread some things.
So you guys have your conversation, and that's when Malady steps into the room and she says, "Good evening, hunters. We are excited to have you here. As I'm sure you heard from the announcer, this is a very special episode. It is the first time in Forceblade Punk's history that we have an arena and prey lineup created by the prey themselves. The Count hand selected who would be here this evening, and of course, the locale is an old home of his. It turns out that when you've racked up 6 seasons worth of boons, you can convince the board to do a lot of things.
Is
I
this
wish
Malady
you
telling
all
us?
the best of luck out there. And we look forward to enjoying your kills.
Anytime Malady says count, Nita just tenses up just a little bit more every time.
Yep. And we feel bad about it.
Do you?
Malady feels bad
Do
about
you?
it. Do I?
Malady
No.
feels bad
Malady
about
feels
it.
bad. No, I feel fine. I did this.
Yes.
I feel great. All right.
One on
bring-
record, I'm having a great time.
I'm gonna bring the map back up for you guys. Maybe. Yeah.
God.
All right. So all of the hunters are dropped in the front entrance, which you can see at the front of the hall. And as soon as you are set down, the timer begins.
Great.
And we're going to start with Hysteria.
Can I ask you 2 things first?
Yes.
1, did I lose shame because I just did a photo op with the Punkamals?
Is that what you would like to do? Lose shame instead of gain glory?
Is that what I was going to do instead?
Usually you gain glory, but you can lose shame instead.
I think I'm at 4. I don't remember how much shame I'm at right now. So 3, 4, the standings. I don't know when we updated them last. So
That's fine. Yeah.
cool. Maybe I'll just worry about that in a minute. Cool. So I have my upgraded armor from last time, and I have an upgraded weapon from this time, or for this time.
You are at 4 shame.
Thank you. So yeah, I think we'll see what tonight brings.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to Amanita, having noticed that you kind of like tense up, and also the fun fact about you referring to as part of the
Hey.
Yes.
That's
And
fair.
Also, the only time I met you was in a club, and I don't think we've interacted since then. So,
Correct.
Anyway,
Not awkward.
it's just how like things go. So I'll turn and be my normal, just very blunt self, and be like, "The Count. Why would he choose these people to be in this space?"
You want the honest answer? That's kind of shitty.
Yes, always.
He thinks you're pretty, and he just walks through the door.
Interesting. I guess we're outside, right?
Yes.
Are there windows into rooms? Is this all one story?
It is all one story.
So ignore the stairs.
Well, when you get in there, you'll see stairs, and then realize that a huge chunk of them is missing, and you can't get up.
Gotcha. What about like the grounds? Are we able to get around the outside of the building?
Yes, you can walk around the outside of the building. There are doors from the outside into the conservatory as well.
I'm going to head around the building and just kind of keep an eye. I'll head towards the conservatory, that direction around the outside of the building, see if I can see anything through any of the windows that might pique my interest.
Okay. So if you're going around to the conservatory, you're passing the study, the library, the billiard room, and then you get to the conservatory. Go ahead and roll your... So you're looking in the windows and looking for people, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your 3d6 for me.
Got a 2 and 2 5s.
Okay. You don't see anything in the study. When you go to the library, you do notice the maid cleaning up in the library.
Is she one of the prey? Sorry, I need to open this thing.
Yes, she is one of the prey. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And as you pass the billiard room, it looks like somebody was recently playing pool, but you don't see a person. And then you get around to the conservatory. Are you going to go in?
I'm gonna use my staff just to like prod the door and make sure there's nothing, I don't know, coming around at me.
Mm-hmm.
See if it'll just pop open.
You use your staff to prod the door, and the door opens, and no trap happens.
At this point, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well then I will do a quick look inside and then I'll proceed inside the conservatory.
Go ahead and roll just 1d6 for me.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. So you look into the conservatory and you spot Green hiding with his dagger at the ready among the plants. He blends in pretty well. But you managed to spot him with that roll, so you can attack first.
Awesome. I'm going to twist my staff the opposite direction I normally do to pull out where I reveal this blade. And green electricity is going to start flowing on one end.
Mm-hmm.
Got a
All right.
taser.
Hey. All right. That's 2 6s and a 1. That's a fun bag.
All right, is it shameful or painful?
Let's do painful. Will it be absorbed by my armory stuff?
No, soak is only for
Cool.
enemies.
That's totally fine. Then I will brush up against a plant maybe with a thorn on it, not having paid attention, so focused on green.
But you do stab your staff into him, and the electricity shocks him, and your upgrade stuns him for the next 2 rounds. So you'll get 2 more hits before he has a chance to react.
All right.
All right. We are moving on to Bride.
Okay. Bride would like to go to the dining room.
Okay. So Bride...
Gonna curtsy to my fellow hunters and then go to the dining room.
Okay.
Death Rose nods her head at Bride and goes, ma'am.
I'm keeping an eye out as I go. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, beeline with blinkers on, but I would like to go to the dining room.
Well, when you walk in and look around, all the other doors are closed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the doors to all of the rooms are closed.
I look up. Is there anyone dangling from the ceiling? Mallory,
Just upside down.
From a chandelier, perhaps.
I'm making jokes about things that you'll actually do.
No, we killed Spider. It's fine.
But
No one's upset.
you did kill Spider.
Yeah.
But I realized he could be dangling from the ceiling. No, there's nobody dangling from the ceiling. And also, go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
That's a 6.
Roll again, because he also got a 6.
Oh, gee.
Ooh.
The 1.
Okay.
Oh, no!
You don't notice anyone in the hall.
Cool.
Uh,
I'm like, going.
you proceed into the dining room.
Yes.
And when you open the door, a dart hits next to you, but misses.
Okay. I like that.
And you see a flash of white in the corner, like by the drink cart.
Well. Oh, well, normally I'd ignore you, but you did attack me first, so. So, yeah, I'm gonna head over towards the drink cart and try to attack.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
Ooh, that's a 2, a 3, and a 5. 5s are crits for me.
Yes, 5 are crits and 3s are hits. So is it shameful or painful?
We're gonna go painful for
Okay.
this one.
All right, it is painful and you get a crit.
I'm gonna say, I do enjoy your style though. And then I'm just gonna hit her. It's Mrs. White, right?
Yeah, yes. Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just swing my my bouquet. So the first hit always looks really cool because there's just flower petals everywhere. I just kind of I wanna aim for whichever arm she's holding the blow dart gun with. I just wanna hit that.
Yeah. All right, so you aim for the arm with the dart gun, and it's a solid hit. So she drops the gun and is gonna have to pick that back up. And it sprays blood across her suit. And she does look down and say, "You think they'd sell them as a match set?"
It is quite the aesthetic, isn't it?
Because, like, let's admit, she's a Bride fan. Okay, we're gonna leave Bride in the dining room, and we are going to head to death throws. Or maybe not. You want to wait, Lou?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Death throws. All doors are closed, you said.
Yes, when you go into the hall, the doors are closed. Well, I guess maybe the dining room door is open now. I don't think Bride closed.
But Bride is there, and Death throws does not intrude into whatever Bride is doing. After last episode.
Ever.
After last episode, Bride could be dying, and Death throws would not come.
Oh, we didn't do that was just for the cameras.
You have death rows in gift basket.
Unless Bride expressively says that she's okay with Death Rose coming to her rescue, Death Rose won't come.
It's valid.
That's
Nope.
fair.
He's scared little boy. I mean, he's not a boy. They're a Dave. They're a scared
little person.
Yeah.
Hunter.
But they're a scared little person with improved stealth right now. So
Yeah.
they're going to sneak to the study and open the door without actually
Without
slamming the
alerting
door.
anybody.
Just
Absolutely. you can
pushing
do
the
that.
door open and seeing what happens.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you can do that. So you sneak into the study, and because you have your stealth, you are not noticed, and you do not have to roll for that. And you get the jump on Plum, who was standing there with a wrench raised, but gets startled by you instead. So go ahead and attack.
So you were really, really big assholes last game. I expect you to behave this time.
Kill Mark.
That's 2 3s and a 4.
Oh my gosh!
A marked improvement from last time.
Yeah, right.
So that's shameful and painful, but hits.
But it hits. And we're so proud of you for that.
Rose is killing Markiplier. God.
So you throw your knife and it buries into Plum's arm where he was getting ready to swing the wrench, injuring him. He does manage to pull the knife out, but it is going to cost him a little bit. But he still charges you.
Actually, will say, like, when they see them pulling the knife out, they would go like, that's actually worse, right?
I think he will stop. He'll be like,
back in.
Shut him back.
Never mind, we'll leave it. Actually, wait, sorry, this is Plum. Plum maybe won't try and pull the knife out to begin with. He's pretty smart. So you hit him. He switches the wrench to his other hand. Ooh. And he's mad. And charges you and swings down for a hit of 2, which you soak both of it, but
yeah,
there
armor
was a
bitch.
Was a crit.
Ooh,
excuse me.
Bless you.
And so now we are going to leave Death Rose there, and we are going to move on to Tink.
Awesome. So I would like to head to the lounge, and I'll pretty much beeline it right in there. I won't even check out the hall.
Okay.
And I will haphazardly open the door and then let Birdie tell me if that was a bad idea.
I love this about you.
She's a nut.
You haphazardly open the door and let Birdie in. And you, I assume, are standing there.
Yeah, I did not go in because I make bad choices.
It doesn't matter because you opened the door.
Okay.
And also because she rolled 6s against both of you.
Love that.
So, flames erupt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Peacock?
As a woman points an interesting looking candlestick at you and it shoots out like a flamethrower, doing 2 damage, which you soak.
Okay.
But 2 damage to Birdie, which Birdie doesn't soak.
No, he sure doesn't. Poor boy.
Thank God Dame's not here.
And you're
Fall in love
soaking
immediately.
Do you have Nikolai? Like, is Nikolai your soaking?
Yeah, well, I hadn't thought about that. I mean, he's kind of like, so the armor I'm taking is something that's always there, so it's just going to soak whatever, and Nikolai kind of
and Nikolai just takes your roll if you want him to do it, like he's your action. Okay.
Yeah, so he's here but did not use any.
Yep. Okay. So Birdie gets injured and you get injured, and there is slightly unhinged laughter coming from in the lounge, but it is now your turn.
Okay. Awesome. Unfortunately, I love her. But I will have to kill her. So yeah, I will go ahead and turn on my plasma welder, and this is an interesting battle. It's heat and heat. I'll just try to like close the distance and take a swipe at her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 3d6 for me.
Oh my God. I got a 4, a 2, and a 1.
Okay.
So it's not cute and it hurts, but I want to succeed, please.
Okay.
Not cute.
It's not cute and it hurts.
So you take your plasma welder and get in close to her. And what you do is you like sort of grab her candlestick and to push it out of the way, not thinking about the fact that it literally just poured fire at you.
Yeah.
Which is what's painful, but and also embarrassing. But you do manage to injure her. What I will say is her buff is a lingering effect. So you and Birdie are on fire and will take damage again next round.
Oh, that sucks. Dots. Okay.
Yeah. I gave everybody a buff this time. It's really fun.
I'm sure we'll all find it very fun.
Yeah, you
deal
will.
with.
You'll find it very fun. It's very, very fun. Okay. And next up, we will move to Supernova.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna go in. Let's see who's in the conservatory.
Me.
Oh, it is you?
I'm in the conservatory with Mr. Green and the tiger.
Yeah.
All right, ballroom. Let's go
The
put on the
ballroom.
performance.
I mean, it feels right for Supernova. You got to perform, right?
Yeah.
So you make your way all the way through the house to the back into the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your mask.
It's
no.
supposed to be both it's supposed to be an air filter and it's supposed to amplify my voice so that my attacks are a little bit more better.
Okay.
I know we've done the wide attack versus direct.
Yeah.
So what else? What it's gonna do?
I see that. Okay.
Valerie, stop being scary.
No, I mean, good
No,
news.
Mel, please don't stop being scary.
Good news, you have a filter.
Good news, you have a filter. That's great news for you. You step into the ballroom, and immediately rope wraps around your arms and your legs, and you find yourself immobilized and lying on the ground.
Kinky.
Again?
And a woman in red like essentially lassos you and then walks away to the other side of the ballroom where she continues dancing.
Gonna keep you there. Just stay there.
So now you obviously have a voice weapon, which you can try to use, or you can try and get out of the ropes, but getting out of the ropes will take your action.
Yeah, no. No one has ever said that Supernova's smart. We're going to attack her.
All right.
Yeah, that's smart.
6, 3, and a 2.
Woo!
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So it's painful and it's shameful, but it also hits her enough to knock off her rhythm and really leave her disoriented. She's not pleased with you. And that may come back to bite you later. But we will see. All right. And now we get to the lovely and wonderful Amanita.
Off, Amanita. Okay. So someone's in the study, correct?
Yes.
So study, dining room, ballroom, because the other
Conservatory
room,
and lounge.
conservatory and lounge. Okay.
And you don't know actually. Never mind.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I know nothing. I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay.
I know who you're going to find there, but I'm not able to tell you.
Damn.
You need like walkie-talkies.
That's my next upgrade. Tink, that's what I'm coming to you for. Walkie-talkie.
Yes.
For all the hunters.
I was just thinking we needed Hysteria comms because she always knows all the things.
I do end up finding out many things. I'm an observant kind of ninja girl, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, that is very true. So you step into the. How are you going to the library?
Oh God. It's kind of
Actually,
pissed off
no.
this house
I'm
exists.
sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about the fact that it's you. You don't make it to the library.
Oh, great. Love that. Thank you.
You don't make it to the library. You are attacked in the hall, jumped by the butler, who
Love that.
appears from underneath the staircase. And he pours tea down your throat.
Down my throat immediately?
I got a 6.
That's fair. You know what?
So, yeah.
I hate it, but fair.
He pours tea down your throat immediately.
Great.
And you think, ooh. Okay, knowing what I know about your character.
Uh-huh. Which is too much, really. Don't shut my mouth.
Yep. Roll 1d6 for me.
You've got it. 4.
Okay. So you, because of your tolerances, remain aware of your surroundings.
Great.
But your mind goes floaty.
Damn it.
Yes. And when the butler suggests that you would enjoy dancing, you think, that's a good idea. And then you think, why the fuck did I think that was a good idea?
Did I think that?
And then you're like,
oh, angel's trumpet when I feel it through my body.
Yeah.
I know the poisons that I made.
Correct. You know what's happening. But you still find yourself walking towards the ballroom. And that's where we're going to leave you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks. I love not rolling.
You rolled once. And that roll is that you aren't going to just wake up in the ballroom. So good on you.
You know what? I'll take it.
So you make your way into the ballroom where you see Supernova on the ground. And you, because of your resistances, register Supernova on the ground. But because of the suggestion, you don't bother to stop. It doesn't seem like anything to you. You just sort of step over her.
Supernova can't think I also hate her.
Yes, she can. Hannah has helped me make an incredible character who's just gonna really prey on Supernova, and I cannot wait for it. I went to Hannah and was like, I need a morally gray man, and Hannah said, bet.
Amazing.
Yes, you can absolutely make Supernova. Like, it feeds into everything I love. So you step over Supernova into the ballroom. And Supernova, you see this, obviously. You see Amanita completely ignore you. And she steps into the ballroom. And then when she does that, the woman in red looks up at her and says, oh, your actual dance partner has arrived. And then she walks over to you, Supernova, grabs the ropes, and drags you out into this little area that's like next to the bathroom.
Yeah, the entire time Supernova is yelling dirty things. Specifically, I can't actually say the word.
I can say it for you. Do you want me to say it for you? C word, C word, C
Everyone's
word.
okay with me saying it.
Yeah, you can type it in the chat.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, she's not happy.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of cursing.
Any
Oh, yeah.
expletive.
I'll send you a gift basket after that.
Yes.
There are many
So
gift baskets going around.
She's doing a lot of cursing as you are dragged out. But since you're immobilized by the ropes, you can't fight this, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Amanita, yeah, well, you knew it was coming.
I can still hate it.
The Count steps out of the shadows and just says, "Come, let's share a dance." And it sounds like the greatest idea in the world. So you do. And now we're going to leave you.
Scott's breaking a table back at home.
Probably.
I don't know that he is yet because you haven't said anything. Comet, however, he's dying, killing people, destroying things, making a complete wreck of Fight City right now. But the boys don't know. Like, this is unfortunate, but it's not devastating to them.
You could Comet rig every TV in the tunnel to be playing
Yes,
this.
correct.
There's no fight going on tonight.
No fight happening.
Cage is empty.
Fight City is just watching Force Play Punks tonight.
Valid.
Yeah, right there, Sugar Mama's on. We gotta watch it.
Yes.
She's making that money.
She's making the money
True.
and supporting us.
Well, nobody's making money until we can kill things.
Yeah. Sorry, got distracted. All right, so now we leave Amanita there and we return to Hysteria in the conservatory.
Hysteria's just like, I'm gonna kill things. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Boom told me I needed to. Anyway.
So
So,
it is. Oh yeah.
Green
go
is
ahead.
stunned,
Yes.
which means he's immobilized, can't take any actions.
Yes, which means means he can't take any actions.
So I will. I will go knock the dagger out of his hand and like kick it into the plants
Okay.
because I don't trust it not to just be poisoned at this point. And then
That was really smart of you. It's definitely poisoned.
I figured when you said everybody had a thing. And then I will take the tags off of his neck. Can I just take it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can have the tags.
Cool. So I'm going to take the tags first. And then I feel
Yeah, how do you feel about beating a stunned man to death?
not positive. And also I don't have to beat him. I have a blade.
Cutting a stunned man to death.
He would do it to you.
Hysteria's has a lot of conflict happening right now. You can see her just like standing over him and being like, tags, dude, tags, dude. She's gonna sigh and twist her staff the other way and pull the blade out. And this is what she's paid to do.
Yep, roll. If you hit, you crit because he's stunned and immobilized.
That's 2 6s and a 2. So
That's you hit anyway, yeah.
Yep.
All right. You just start cutting this man open. Is it shameful or painful?
We'll do another pain.
Okay.
Internally, though. This is like emotional pain because I'm not happy that I'm making this choice.
Why?
But I know that I have to make
damage.
this choice. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go again because he's still stunned for one more round. So
Cool.
you want to make your next hit? You can.
Come on. 2 5s and a 4.
All right.
Nice.
And that is enough to kill him.
I'm gonna, I'm going for my killing blow. I'm going to try and make it real fast. So I'm going to real hard
Mhm.
slit his throat and then just
Yeah.
kind of lay him down in the plants and be like, sorry.
Great. You spray blood all over the plants in the conservatory.
It's very pretty though, of course.
It's pretty. It might have also been a mistake. The plants around you start moving.
Yee.
And they lean and attack you for 1 damage.
So I soak that.
Yes. So you soak that damage, but the plants have restrained you, so you will need to spend an action to get yourself out. That won't do any damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Only happens if you activate them with blood, but you really went bloody.
I needed to end this man well, and then I paid for it. Note to self.
All right. We return now to Bride.
Yeah. I mean, I did just hit her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she missed you at first. So
fair, I did just hit her.
She does pull out her dart gun to shoot you again, but she apparently can't hit shit. So that's where we're at.
I'm in melee, and she's trying to use a ranged weapon.
Yeah. Well, she could shoot you point blank with it. It's just a dart, but she unfortunately can't actually. Aims wildly and misses you completely, even at point blank range. So now it's your turn.
All right, I need to swing back, so we're gonna swing back. Ooh, a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Okay. Yeah, but you crit on a 5.
I do. Yeah, we'll make this one a little shameful, honestly, because I do feel a little bad about.
So it'll be shameful and painful because you have hit on a.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
So it's up to you. Do you want to hit with your 3 or do you want to crit with your 5?
No, I'm gonna crit. So
Okay.
yeah. Well, so shameful and painful.
Yep. Shameful and painful. It's probably mostly because you are destroying a lot of items on the dining or on the drink cart as well. So there's just a lot of extra glass flying
there's
everywhere.
glass everywhere. There's I'm getting wine and other drinks all over our outfits, which oh God.
It's not just a food. It's not just a blood fight. It's a food. There's just wine and liquor stains everywhere.
I didn't sign up to ruin other people's designer outfits. My own.
Okay, White's really into it. She's having a great time.
Okay. All right, yeah. I'm gonna hit her in the arm again. I would like her to not be able to hold this dart gun.
Yeah, so with that second crit, you have definitely the gun clatters away from her hands. Okay. She was able to pick it up with her other hand, which she clearly couldn't aim with. But now it's clattered to the ground, and she would have to scramble to try and pick it up next time.
Can I kick it away?
Yeah.
Right,
you can kick it
away. I want to try to kick it away.
Okay. You kick away the gun, and she's just gonna go at you with some of the drinks on the bar.
You know what? Okay.
Wow. And those she's much better at. So that's a hit. You do soak up that damage, so it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But she feels very proud. And what she does is break a bottle of red wine over your head for the drama.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
My veil. Dear
yes.
Lord.
Red wine everywhere. And that stuff stains. So
scary. But not in a good way. It's not blood.
Yeah. And she just yells and does that. And now it is your turn to end her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swing again, almost in reflex, I think, at this point, because she did just dump wine and stuff over my head. So it's more of a Like, ooh, no, and that's 2 1s and a 2, so I miss. Uh,
All right. Well, it's shameful and painful, and you do not hit her.
I miss. Yeah, she threw me off balance by dumping wine over my head.
It works every time. And now we are going to move on to death throws.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, throw.
One
You're
trick
good.
pony.
Mhm. It's fine. We like your trick. It's a good trick.
That's a 5 and 2 threes.
Hey, but you know what that is? A hit.
And shameful. And painful.
Hmm.
And I'm at 5 shame again, so I lose.
Yes, you would lose a glory. Well, you should really make one of those deals with the network.
No, thank you.
It's great. I suggest it.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happens when you do that. It's not like you poach a kill from somebody and it turns into a tentacle that eats you. All right. So you hit with the knife. Plum is going to reach down and pick up the wrench from where it was landed on the ground, and try and attack you again. Ooh, and he does hit, just barely. 1 damage, which you soak. And he swings wildly, and does manage to hit you, but it is a soak, and it wasn't good enough for him to crit. So
Deathros will look at him and just go, nice try, mate. You're starting to look a little bit like a pincushion, though.
I'm starting to feel a little like a pincushion, but we're here for count, and I'm just going to keep you distracted so you can get his girl.
Knife.
Yes. I love that you say it as if you're going to choose something else. That's my favorite part.
The age-old response, knife.
A 4 and 2 threes. I'm sensing a
Hey.
theme here.
You know what? You're wearing him down slowly.
I'm also wearing myself down slowly, but
No, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so you go ahead and hit him again. And he's gonna try and get you again. Ooh, hey, that's a crit. You soak it, but
yep.
Your soak is wiped now. So he hits you so hard with the wrench that it reverberates, and you can feel your armor starting to wear down. And that is where we're going to stop you this time and move on to Tink.
Cool. I am going to try my best to get my question actually. So I have 1 soak left on my armor because I imagine I had to take physical damage when I grabbed the barrel of the
Yes.
thing.
Yes, you have 1 soak left on your armor.
Cool. Is the armor like just naturally strong enough that if I were to try to use my arm to like kind of parry it out of the way so that I could just like shove my gun into her chest, would that maybe have a chance if I did well enough to knock it out of her hands?
Oh, to knock the candlestick away? Yes.
Yeah, and then maybe not burn me the second time so I don't make the same mistake twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I need to roll 3d6 for the parry and for the hit?
No, you can roll it all the same, and your successes, like what you are trying to do, is move and hit, and I let that be 1 action.
Cool. All right. Oh, hell yeah. I got 2 6s and then a 3.
Okay. 2 6s and then a 3. So is it shameful or pain? No, it's shameful.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're specifically parrying that thing out of the way to make things not painful.
That's true.
So, where is she? Okay. You do hit for 2, and then you and Birdie both take 1 point of burn damage, which uses up your last soak.
Okay.
And then it is her turn.
Okay.
And she backs away from your blast, which hurt. But she faces off against you again and says, fight fire with fire. And she crits.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that is going to be 2. Actually, it's going to be 1 damage to you and 1 damage to Birdie.
Okay.
Is how she's going to split that.
He is
and you are again on fire, so you will take damage again next round.
Okay.
Both of you. But you can go ahead and attack back real quick.
Yes, then I definitely will. I will. Oh, honestly, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I am going to just, I guess I'll try my best to go for her arm with my plasma welder since I couldn't knock it out of her hand the first time. I will just try to remove her hand.
Yeah,
entirely.
Go for
it. 2 4s and a 3.
Okay.
I will take the pain on that.
Okay. So you take the pain, and you are able, since it was your goal, you're able to knock the candlestick out of her hand.
Okay. Awesome.
And we will leave you there, with her scrambling for the candlestick.
Cool.
And we'll move on to Supernova. You've now been dragged into the area outside of the bathroom. You are immobilized, and that's it, because Scarlet apparently can't do anything except tie you up, which she was really good at. But
yeah, Supernova's gonna, I guess this time, escape from her bindings because she's going back in there and she is going to be beating some ass.
Okay. You're going back in the ballroom, you think?
Yeah.
Can I ask why? I'm fine with it, but I am curious why you would leave Scarlet.
Oh, Scarlet's not in there anymore?
No, she is with you. She dragged you out.
Oh, that's why I was going back in. I thought she went back in.
No, she is with you. She dragged you out.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bust this woman's eardrums. Let's go.
All right, go for it. Roll.
A 5, a 3, and a 6.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna do shameful or painful?
Shameful.
Okay. It is shameful. Because you don't.
I don't care. I don't care how bad I hurt her.
Yeah, and also you don't care about untying yourself.
No.
So that is 2 damage to her, and you've already done damage. So she is definitely stunned at this. Well, not mechanically stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Just shocked. But she's gonna come back at you. She's now realized that your mouth is the problem. And she's going to take off your mask and do an expert gag. She's really good with rope. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. So now you are bound in such a way that you could spend your action, but it will be freeing yourself, whether you're trying to sonically, I don't know if you could sonically destroy the ropes, but we can go for it. Or you are just fighting to get yourself undone.
Fun, let's go.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Can't wait for Supernova to get home and be like, hey, we have to try some things. Don't ask.
I discovered things today.
Y'all.
Okay, say that again.
2 6s and a 3.
Okay. All right. So is it shameful as you get yourself out, or is it painful?
It's shameful. She'd much rather be embarrassed at this point because she does not want to get close to death.
It is definitely embarrassing. As you do get yourself out of these ropes. But I would say maybe the embarrassing part is just how sad you look when you're free.
No.
Yeah. The moment where you're like, oh, that was nice. But anyway, you spend all your energy freeing yourself, and she's going to spend all of her energy trying to tie you back up.
Yay!
Checks out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But she doesn't bind you, so you can still move. But she has gagged you again with a 6. So that is going to cause 1 damage, not 2, just 1,
Okay.
and it renders you unable to use your voice.
Okay.
Again. And we're gonna leave you there. And we're gonna go to Amanita.
Don't look at me.
No, we're all looking at you. You are dancing with
Unfortunately.
Count. Mm-hmm.
Double, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he is yeah. He succeeds on using his drug spray on you. Go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
6.
Oh. Yeah, he succeeds in using his drug spray on you. It injures you.
Okay.
But he doesn't actually win control of your actions.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm. So that is going to cause 1 damage, and he is dancing with you, and just says, "Oh, kitty."
Yes.
And he says, "Oh, kitty."
He was like,
He just says, "Pet, it's so lovely to have you here."
Don't say a goddamn thing, Mallory.
That's fine. What's Amanita doing?
She is going to, in one of the twirls, because he's a fancy bitch. I'm sure there's a twirl.
Oh,
in
there
there.
are a lot of twirls.
She's
and
going
dips.
one of her knives from her thigh.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll and see which one. Number 7. Which knife is this?
Ooh, fun.
It's her foxglove knife. Lovely. And I'm gonna try to stab him. Oh no, it froze.
Oh, nope, you're back.
Am I back?
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
And we heard you. Your foxglove knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Hopefully. It's a 5, a 5, and a 4.
Hey,
Nice.
you are gonna stab
I'm
him.
going to stab him.
A 5, a 5, and a 4. All successes.
Yes.
As discussed, so you injure him, but you don't have any mechanical upgrades. So the poison is aesthetically fun, but mechanically irrelevant.
The aesthetically fun is his heartbeat starts slowing down.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
So his heartbeat starts to slow, which means he slows the dance ever so slightly. Ooh. But he's not done trying to enchant you. So go ahead and roll 1d6 for me again.
3.
Yeah. And this time it works. You take 1 damage.
Ow.
And for the next round, you are unaware of your actions.
Cool. I think what happens is she stabs him, and then it hits, and her face drops, and she just looks at him and goes, "I'm sorry."
And he just takes the knife out because he doesn't care death throws. And drops it to the side. And then he pulls you closer and says, "It's okay, pet. What's a little stabbing between us?"
Now Scott's breaking a table. Currently.
And pulls you into back into the dance.
Wonderful. Love this for me.
And he is going to, because you are still mesmerized, take that chance to bite you for 2 damage.
For 2 damage?
I rolled a 6.
I'm gonna die here. God.
I'm getting the fuck out of the conservatory and coming straight for you, girl.
None of you guys know this is happening.
But there's fighting happening. So
yes, there is fighting happening. It's interesting. You guys haven't seen Amanita on the screens at all. You assume she's not in a fight, unless you're Supernova.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I'll just go wherever feels right after I get free of these fucking plants.
Okay, we're gonna leave Amanita there. Hysteria. You want to get?
I'm getting free of these fucking plants.
Okay.
Cut away.
What? Sorry, my computer froze again. What was? Because we're fighting, right?
So yes, you are fighting, but you haven't been seen on the screens at all.
Oh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Thanks.
We're making walkie-talkies next time.
Yeah. We're making walkie-talkies. Yes. All I can imagine, I've seen these walkie-talkies that have like dinosaur heads that open up to talk to them. And that's what I imagine Tink making. Can you move your tail, sir? Please? Do you mind?
It's a combination between like Smog, the professor, and Tink. I'll just be like, what if we make them gas masks and also are walkie-talkies?
Yeah.
We need that electrical component. So
yes.
Anyway,
right,
I'm cutting out
Hysteria.
the plants.
Yes, you are currently trapped by plants, so you can roll to escape them.
All 3?
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 6s and a 3.
All right. Is it shameful or painful?
We're gonna go with pain because these things, it got a little tight around my ankle and I didn't appreciate it, and so I got a little plant burn instead of rope burn. It's plant burn.
Mm-hmm.
Less fun.
Less fun. But I will, as well, I didn't actually promise the bride in the game, but I'll, unbeknownst to me, maybe have a leaf just tucked into my boot. It's not trying to, she just wants to go on an adventure with me.
Yeah, some of the plant just tears off and comes with you.
Perfect.
I'm fine with that. So your goal is to get out of the conservatory, right?
Yes. Well, avoid further plants that are activated by blood, and then, leave the conservatory.
Okay. Because you're just trying to get out, you end up in this empty area where you see Supernova gagged and a woman in red.
Do you want help?
There's like, I've seen this.
I'm gonna. Hysteria's just like, I've been in this position before, literally. Nova, do you need assistance? Okay. And so then I twist my bow staff back towards the green electricity sparkles, and I go to hit Scarlet.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, rolling 3d6.
I'm not playing. Nova needs help. I was the one that carried her into the cockpit last time.
Yeah, this is just not the help I thought you were going to give her.
3d6.
All right. Well, you don't
All
have any
sixes.
shame to go away. And you were going to kill her anyway. So you kill her.
I will accidentally look at her and be like, shit.
Uh-huh. Yep. So you kill her. Another being goes off a firework, and the screens announce that Hysteria has made another kill.
I am going to take her tags and I'll put them over Supernova's head.
He's going to gag her?
I will untie your arms and let you handle your own mouth, because that seems to be like your thing.
Because you got 3d6, I'm gonna let you remove one of Supernova's shame.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
By saving. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Also,
sixes.
I'll come down and I'll like help you up, get you undone. I'll be like, Nova, I am sorry, I did not mean to take that from you. Here's the tags. I'll give you the tags. And to be like, I've also been in that position before. I wasn't sure if you were enjoying it or not.
That is not somebody I would enjoy that with.
But there is somebody you would enjoy that.
Very
Hysteria
much.
asking the important questions.
Good to know. Is there anyone else that you have seen come by?
Nita is in the ballroom dancing currently with the Count.
That seems like a problem.
That's what I was thinking. Should we go in there?
How are you feeling?
Like I'm ready to bust some eardrums.
Then yes, let's go.
Okay. We're going to leave the two of you momentarily and go to Bride so that she can finish off a woman at a drink cart.
Yeah, it's still her turn.
Yep.
I did miss the last time.
She's flustered and also misses.
We're not having a good day.
Or you're having a great day. It's kind of like a tease.
I think I'm trying to get. I think I'm getting a little worried that I haven't seen Nita on any of the screens, so I want to just try to finish this. Let's see if I can. 2 2s and a 3, so I can at least hit her.
Yeah, and that's all it takes. You hit her with your hatchet, and you just manage to catch her across the neck. And
It's not pretty. There's so much glass in my arms. This is why I usually cover my arms.
yeah.
But no.
Well, good news. It's some of it's soaking.
No,
Is
because
what you get for showing skin?
I keep hurting me, Mallory.
That's true. You do keep hurting you. You're right. Only one damage is soaked.
Yeah, I've taken 4 damage, and it's all from me.
Feel your pain, literally.
Yeah. So you take her out and get the tags.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I said I grabbed the tags. I'm worried. I want to see if I can find Nita. So any of the doors that are open, I know that I can't see them in there, right? If I come straight out, I can't go up the stairs. Can I see them if I'm standing in the hall?
No. So if you're standing in the hall, can you see who?
Because if I'm in the hall, can I see through the door of the ballroom, or are they on the other? Are they like up higher?
So if you are, yeah, there are like little steps there. If you are in the hall, you see Hysteria and Supernova and a dead woman in red on that pedestal, but the doors to the ballroom have been closed again.
Can I timing wise, can I have come out just as Supernova was saying Amanita's dancing in the ballroom with the Count?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
And I could just say, fucking what? And then run. And she doesn't usually swear, especially during the
Okay. So we're going to leave you so that I can finish up with Death Throes and Tink, and then we'll just take everybody to the ballroom.
Let's all kick the Count for fun.
All right, Death Throes.
For fun.
Guess what?
You gonna use your knives?
Yeah!
Ooh, use a wrench.
What? You just grab a wrench. Try it.
You can touch a wrench.
Is the wrench at my feet?
Yes,
It's
the
like
wrench is
within
at your
reach?
feet. You can definitely reach it.
Don't throw the wrench.
If
Yeah.
you get a crit, I'm gonna lose my mind.
So here's the thing about the wrench. It hits on a 3.
Yeah.
That wrench.
Death Throes
Big money,
changes
no
from knives to
wummies.
wrenches.
Big money, no wummies. Big money, no wummies.
Is it a crit? Is it all crits? Yeah.
Okay, Death Throes, you gotta switch to wrenches now.
You guys
I can supply you with wrenches for days.
Okay,
Triple
so
slice.
with 3 6s. Wait, with 3 6s, you get rid of one of your shame.
Woo!
Woo!
And you instantly kill. So you hit him with the wrench, and you throw that so hard that it just goes through his eye socket and into his head.
Yeah.
And he is dead. And you can pick up the tags. And where would you like to go next?
I'm looking for Amanita like everyone else.
Come along.
Or whoever, like, they don't know they're looking for Amanita, but they're looking for whoever the count considers this girl.
Yeah, because you were the only person who heard that. So you step out into the hall. It's going to be just.
I also grab the tags before that.
Yes. You step out into the hall. It's just after they've had their conversation. So you see Supernova, Hysteria, and the bride up by the ballroom. And you see Tink through the door of the lounge. And she's on fire.
Okay, where's Nita?
I'm on fire.
Oh, yeah. You see Tink through the door of the lounge and she's on fire.
I'm gonna go put off Tink. You guys go deal with
Got this.
whatever. I'm gonna go put out Tink.
Thank you for
Tink's on
helping.
fire.
The literal on fire human.
All right.
And
So
Jethro
you.
starts sprinting towards the lounge,
Mhm.
screaming, "Drop and roll! Drop and roll!"
I love
Amazing.
it. So Death Throws tackles you, Tink, and rolls you around, and you do not take another fire damage. Birdie does though, and Birdie has gone non-operational.
Yes, he sure has.
Mhm.
I love how I would not put myself out, but that DT will put me out for me.
You had the opportunity and did not do it. But it's okay. You didn't want to
She
take the
wouldn't
action
have.
to do it.
No. She's a big old doof and I love her.
I can see a segment of learning with the network coming. First aid with Death Bros.
All right.
Fire
and,
safety with Death Rose. Fire safety with Death
Peacock takes the time that you're putting yourself out to scramble for the candlestick and is trying to attack you guys again. And does hit, but it's not a crit, so just hits Tink.
Is there
No,
any
actually,
chance that I
never
can
mind.
use Nicoletta?
Sorry, just hits Death Throws
No. No.
because they're on top
That's
of
fine.
you. So Death
no.
Throws, you take 1 damage, and now you're on fire. But you can spend your action to get out of fire instead of continuing to burn like Tink did. In
I
a
will
second,
spend
it
my
is
action to stop, drop, and roll.
okay. Great. You will not take additional damage. Tink, it is your turn.
Fabulous. I mean, she is so close to death. I mean, if I've tracked right, it's 1 more health. So
Yes, it is 1 more health.
I love it when she does this. She is gonna stop using her plasma welder and just try to jack her on the face.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
across the
do
face.
it.
Okay.
Go for it.
That is 2 6s and a 3.
Hey,
So
all
we'll
right.
take it.
So you
Yeah.
get her. And is it shameful or painful?
I'll take the pain. I'm doing okay, even though I was on fire. I'm
Yeah,
fine with it.
that's totally fair. You smack her, and her job was tougher than you had imagined it would be.
Fair.
But you do take her out
Okay.
completely. Do you take the tags?
I sure will. And if I can at this point help DT get on fire
Yes.
faster, I will.
Great. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm like, thanks, man. I didn't stop to even think about that. I appreciate you.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop.
This is the longest
stop,
conversation
roll.
they've had, guys, by the way.
And it really is. The Stock is literally not being on fire.
Okay.
That's
And
supposed to be
now-
sponsored by the city's fire department.
Yeah.
It's gonna get a calendar.
Hey, Bride, do you want to use your boon to communicate that?
Yes, I do. I would like to use
Great.
my Sebastian Stan boon. Bring the candlestick.
You guys, there's a beep, and the screen next to you says, Bride is asking you to bring the candlestick to the ballroom.
Okay.
You're
No,
here.
thank you for saying that because I wanted to
Death
take it
Rose.
anyway for research.
You
You
can hear
can have it.
Death
I
Row's
just need
voice
to borrow it.
from the other side of the mansion saying, "Got it."
All right. So we
Very,
pick
very
up the candlestick and we take it. And I will I think that I have pants that have like decent enough cargo space that I'll just kind of like tuck Birdie away until I have time to fix him back up.
Okay,
No.
yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
All right. So we are going to return to Amanita for one round, and then you guys will all burst in. So Amanita, you get to roll 1d6 to see if you are still entranced. What'd you get? Okay,
Entranced.
Oh.
She's even more entranced.
you're very entranced.
Oh.
You are the level of entranced that you are going to stop your friends from hurting Count.
That's unfortunate for all of us.
For all
you.
of us, truly.
It's unfortunate to her
But
for
on the
Supernova.
plus side, he is so entranced with your entrancement that he doesn't bite you this time. So
God.
you do not get injured. You are just continuing to dance very romantically around the ballroom. Yeah, don't make sounds like that. You're enjoying it. Thank you. All right. And it is at this moment everybody else bursts
Everyone.
ballroom.
I want to say specifically when Death Rose gets into the hallway where we are, I do want to look at them and say, "This time, follow me." And go.
I will say probably Nova gets in first since we kind of skipped her turn, but
Yes.
like we all like bust in the door. We're like, "Motherfucker!"
All right, you all bust in the door, and you all need to roll
I'm wearing
1d6.
my mask.
Does my
I
veil?
have my mask on.
No, you don't.
No, that's right.
I have my mask on.
She stole it.
Yes. So Hysteria has a mask, Bride has a mask, but Tink,
Ooh.
Supernova, and Death Throws all need to roll 1d6 for me.
Air high five to Bride.
5.
5. Okay. A 4.
2.
No, Tank!
All right. So you guys burst through the door. Supernova and Death Throws, you guys are kind of like, oh, that's weird. Did you feel that for a second? And Tink, you just immediately start dancing with no partner, just like Scarlet was doing when Supernova arrived.
God.
However,
I want to take a shame for that.
so you immediately start dancing with no partner. And if anybody attacks Count this round, you will attack them.
Okay.
Oh, no. Well, guess what Supernova's doing first?
Yeah, I was
check
gonna
that
say
out.
it is. Yeah, well, we're gonna let them all attack, and then you can, like, you and Amanita will make your counterattacks, and we'll just roll to see who you.
I have a question before that.
Mhm.
How physically big is Tink? Because in my mind, she's like tiny.
She's short, but she's built.
Brawn.
Yeah.
Right, Tink,
Okay.
that's you. You're
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brawn.
I'm super thick, but not that tall. Are you asking
Death Rose
weight-wise?
won't attack. Death Rose will be bracing for Tink to do something stupid and will just like shoulder tackle her to the middle of her body and pick her up.
I love it. So you're watching her dance right now and holding your action.
Yep.
to stop Tink. Because Death Throes is like, no, wait a second. I know what that's like.
Yep.
Okay.
Death Throes is like, I don't want to go in there because I know what that's like. And I have a great excuse right here.
Perfect. All right, Nova.
That will make me
you
look
go
so
ahead.
good.
You're attacking Count. Supernova.
Yes, I am.
All right, roll for me.
A 3 and 2 6s.
Yeah.
All right. Is it shameful or painful?
Let's go with painful. I have plenty of health.
Okay. So you do shout, and it disrupts the Count's steps, and he looks not very happy at you. And so Supernova is on the hit list. All right. Hysteria.
Well, the stun's been working well for me, so why not try and stun the Count again? Stun the Count. Stun the Count.
Yep.
So I twist and go forward to stun. See what happens. I'll also do a little acrobatic flair if it actually works. So.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I got a 5, a 4, and a 2.
Okay. So is it shameful or painful?
We'll do pain, you know? Like Bride, I am self-inflicting my own pain.
So you do stun him, and you're choosing to stun, so it's not harmful. It just stuns him for the next 2 rounds.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I do a twirl using my staff, and I just like plunge it right into him as he's in the middle of his own twirl with Amanita. It's like a pretty dance.
So the stun does drop him to the ground, and you are going to be on the hit list, even though you didn't hurt him. And Bride.
When he drops, I'm gonna look at Amanita instead and kind of be like, is she still dancing without him?
Yes.
Okay, and we've had several conversations. How's her facial expression?
Blissful.
Okay, great. Say, Nita, are you all right?
She doesn't respond. She just keeps dancing, which is out of bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can just drag her out of reach of him.
Okay, so you're gonna drag her away.
Yeah, he's like, why don't you just come over here with us? Come stand with us. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and let that be your action.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Okay, great. Tink, roll 1d6 for me.
Hey. I got a 6.
Okay.
Would have been nice before.
Mm-hmm.
Death throws. You and Tink are now, that's to pick her target. Now I want you two to do a roll off to see if she attacks or you catch her. So each of you roll 1d6.
Let's roll a 1. I rolled a 1. I literally did.
That's a 4.
Hey,
So Tink launches herself at Supernova, but Death Throes manages to catch her and stop her.
Parry.
But go ahead, Tink, and roll your 3d6 because Death Throes is essentially taking the hit.
Okay. Such a jerk. We were finally friends.
It's all right. Death Throes understands.
I stabbed Dame last episode.
I got a
Supernova's gonna be so thankful. Oh my god.
I got a 6, a 4, and a 2.
Okay. So it will crit because you're not in control.
Yeah.
So that is 2 damage to
I'm
Death
still fine.
Throes.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
good.
I still have 4 health. That's 3 more than I need.
And
Amen.
and it also is 1 damage to you as you sort of like fight against Death Throes.
Sounds good.
So
I deserve it.
yeah, you don't deserve it. You absolutely don't deserve it.
Well, Count deserves to die, so
Yep.
if I get out of this.
Yes, that is totally true. And now, Amanita.
Yeah.
It is your turn to roll 3d. Well, roll 1d6 because let's see who you attack.
5.
5. Okay. And now roll 3d6 to attack Hysteria.
Even though the bride tried to pull her away.
Right, but the bride wasn't trying to restrain her. The bride moved her away
I
from Count.
didn't know she needed to be restrained. I was just trying to get her away from him.
It's a 5, a 4, and a 1.
Okay. So you do hit Hysteria for 1 damage.
I soak that one.
You do.
I have one more soak. Hey.
Do I pick a knife or just regular hit?
Yeah, please pick a knife.
Yeah, I rolled it. It's the hemlock one.
For aesthetic purposes, what happens?
Yeah. Progressive paralysis.
Though since it's been
you soak it. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
My
But
armor
we
starts
like
getting
to
a little
know.
stiff.
Yes.
So weird.
Why'd you fill your knife with starch? That's weird.
And your failure is going to injure yourself.
Okay.
All right.
I slowly go paralyzed, which is great for everyone.
Yes, that's what happens. Amanita gets the poison effect, and everybody else. All right. So Count is there. He is stunned this round, although he'll be able to get back up next round. And Tink and Amanita, go ahead and roll 1d6 for me again.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Okay, so both of you are free of the control, and because he's stunned, he can't try again.
Yes.
So,
Oh my god. Why are my legs numb? Oh no.
all right, and so we are back at Supernova.
Yep. I'm not down or anything, right? I don't remember.
No, you're not down or anything
Okay, then I'm busting his eardrums.
because Tink didn't get you. Death
Okay.
throws.
Sorry,
stopped her.
Tink. If you're in the way of this, she's just going for it.
That's okay.
I'm
I've got
screaming
health to
at him
spare.
as loud as I can.
No one's in the way unless you miss.
Okay.
Great.
3, 3, and a 1.
Okay, well, someone's in the way.
All in the way.
We're all in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hold on. Hysteria did a martial attack.
With a long staff, though, so I'm at
yes,
least 2 feet away from him. At the 3
but
feet
you
away.
are you know what? Actually, you're just gonna roll for it for me,
Okay.
Nova. Roll 1d6. No, Nova's gonna roll to see who gets hit.
It would be very funny if it was me.
A 5.
A 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amanita.
Okay. She's mad with Amanita. It's okay.
It's okay. Oh God, I'm gonna be so angry with you.
Amanita,
Making it worse.
you take 1 sonic damage. Supernova, you hurt yourself and feel ashamed.
Yeah, because now I'm just like, I can't do this right at all, can I? I fucking suck at this. Mate.
Oh, damn.
Bloody hell.
How unfortunate.
How much do I take?
You just take 1 damage.
Okay.
So it's okay. And Amanita just takes 1 damage.
Okay, good.
I got 3 more than I need. It's fine.
And so then we are back at the top of the round with Hysteria.
What do boons do outside of
Many
asking for
things.
things?
Oh yeah. I
So
forgot
you
about
can
that.
ask for things, or you could ask for like specific items, or you can ask for like assistance, as in like you could ask to like find somebody, or like you did to find Monk.
Yeah, Monk.
But it doesn't like give you an automatic hit or anything like
No,
that.
I assumed the not.
Mhm.
He's using a drug spray to drug everybody.
Yes.
Can I find this drug spray on his person?
Ooh, is that what you want to use your boon for?
Yeah, let me find this drug spray.
Yeah, I'm in for that. You are able to find a vial of the drug spray on his person.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. And that's the only one I can find. There doesn't appear to be any more of it.
So with your boon, you automatically find 1. Go ahead and roll for your action to
Okay.
see if you find any others.
All three?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one's on the ground, so we're not using that one. Let's find out. I got 2 5s and a 4.
Okay. So that means that you are successful. You do find 2 other vials of the spray, and you are
Beautiful.
Sure that you've got it all now.
Awesome. I'm going to take one of them and look at everyone and be like, get back. And spray him in the face.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm putting the other 2 in like my other boot. I just imagine I have boot pockets. One has a leak. One has 2 vials of spray.
It does not work.
Well, I still tried to spray him in the face.
But I love the initiative. Bride, it is your turn.
Okay. Amanita's looking better.
Yeah, like
Okay.
she wakes up very clearly.
Okay.
And so does Tink.
I'm
Like
saying,
Tink stops
yeah.
struggling against death throes.
I'm saying, are you okay?
I think so.
Do you think you can do this?
She looks over at Count on the ground and gives a nod that's not completely convincing.
Okay. I gonna go over to Tink and Death Rose and see if one of them is holding the candlestick. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna let you do this. But I do want that candlestick. That's my insurance. Also, I'm just double checking. This does not belong to the network, correct? This is not their house.
No, it's Count's house.
So, like, they're cool with destruction of property.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Always cool with destruction of property.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know what happens if you destroy too much property? You don't get to be in a few episodes. That's what happened to Hazard.
And I would really like to go get that candlestick and I don't know, maybe hold an action.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll give
you
it
can
to
hold
you.
your action with the
I
candlestick.
would like
That's
to
fine.
get the candlestick.
What is your trigger? Just so I know.
If he gets back up and gets a hold of Nita again, I do want to set the curtains on fire and let things kind of go from there.
Okay, great. Death throws.
Knife.
Right.
He is prone on the ground. So
Yep.
On the ground. Knife to the Count.
Okay.
That's 2 6 and a 1.
woo.
2 6s and a 1.
Yeah, it's
All
going to be
right.
painful, but it's going to be very cool and very, very effective.
Yeah. You like take a knife and essentially just like lick it. Like it looks really, really, really cool. And you just pin Count's hand to the ground.
Yeah.
Not much damage.
This is while still holding Tink, by the way.
Nice.
You didn't let me go.
Just in
Oh yeah,
case.
sorry. And they put Tink down.
Count does not look as damaged as you would expect him to.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh, that fucker has armor.
Hate this.
It's something.
Death Row says that out loud. Like they put
Okay.
Tink down and says that fucker has armor.
All right. And Tink, it is your turn.
Okay. I knew what I wanted to do, but now I don't know if I want to do it. I mean, she's not that smart, so I think I'm gonna still do what she would want to do.
Perfect.
Which is
You're an engineer?
look,
She's not people
Mechanical.
smart.
very yes. She has very specific intelligence.
Intelligence and wisdom. I got you.
Yes. I want to use my boon to get a health pack and slap it on Death Rose.
Ooh.
Aww.
Nice.
Never had a conversation and now you're helping each other. I love this.
I know,
so
because that's
cute.
just how she is.
All right, so
That's
you
called
use your
trauma
boon
bonding.
to call for a health pack, and you slap it on Death Rose. Death Rose, go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
That's a 2.
A 2, you heal 2 damage.
Yay!
More than 0.
Exactly.
All right. And so that's what you spend your turn doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I can have Nikolai block for whoever needs it next, then I'll do that too. But
You can prep that. I'm willing to let you do both of those things.
cool.
That means that Amanita, you are the last one before Count gets up.
Well, I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah.
All right, roll for me.
Hopefully. We'll see. I'm not going to stab him. I got a 3, a 3, and a 4. But I'm not going to hurt myself further because I'm really low on health, and I don't think he's going to.
We'd all have to stab him a lot really quickly.
Really quickly. Wait.
So you're not.
Can I?
Yeah, go
No. Can I use my success to grab the dog tags off him?
Ooh, instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Good
gonna
idea.
hurt. So is it still gonna be painful?
Yeah, I'll still get hurt.
You get hurt, you get shamed, but you take his tags. Yes, you can have them.
I think she goes to grab one of her knives and she's shaking, nips herself with her own knife. She goes and just grabs his tags.
Which knife?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, roll.
I got a 9, and 9 is my Lily of the Valley needle. Blurred vision, seizures, and sudden collapse.
Yes. I love it.
Checks out for you right now, honestly.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm already shaking.
Anyway.
Slightly paralyzed and shaking.
So it is now Count's turn, and his stun is over. He reaches for his spray to find it gone. But
fuck you.
He's just gonna look at you, Amanita. Actually, he's not. He's gonna sit up and touch the side of your face and say, I know you're still mine. And then he's going to attack Hysteria.
Yeah, that checks out. I took his spray.
Fair.
Listen, I rolled and it was either you or Supernova. So
Can I know it's not technically my turn, but can I use my Sebastian Stan spoon to, in that moment, spit in his eye so he misses?
Ooh.
You can use your Sebastian Stan so that he misses.
Yeah.
So I don't usually let it affect mechanics, but I'm willing to make that give him a -1.
Okay.
What if it's sitting in his eye, you kiss him, and then he's distracted?
That works. He's gonna have a -1 to attack.
Okay.
Oh, well, he still hits because I rolled a 6, but it's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
That's my last soak.
It's not a crit.
So that is 1 soak damage to Hysteria. And then Count he is going to grab Amanita and back into a corner with her in front of him.
Oh, great.
Because he is that kind of dick.
Yeah, of course he is.
Luckily.
And it's we're back at
turn.
the top of the round with Hysteria.
Oh.
Hysteria doesn't like this. Hysteria doesn't like this one bit. So she's gonna pull out her blade and be like,
You can't hit
What?
her.
What?
Trust me, bride. Let her go.
Why
is
would
what I'm
I?
saying.
She's mine.
Nobody belongs to you. People are not objects. I took your spray. I can take your life. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? 3 6s? Oh, yeah. Okay. Because this is a story moment, I'm going to let Kat decide if Count does die, or is she just able to hit him without hurting you and free you with her 3 6s?
It's up to you.
What would be worse? I honestly am gonna flip a coin because it gets real bad either way.
Okay.
So, all right, okay. Heads, he dies. Tails, you just hit him. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
That's heads.
All right. So Hysteria swings with her staff.
I'm gonna go straight. I'm
Oh, you're
assuming.
jabbing.
Yeah. So I'm assuming he has her like, and his head's like here. I'm just gonna aim her right in that sweet spot for his neck.
All right. You hit him, and with your triple sixes, oh, you don't have any shame to get rid of.
Nope. I took no shame. I took my own pain.
But you do.
Imagine having an option.
Can I take away past shame?
Yeah, I'm going to let you take away a past shame.
Thank you.
So I'll take one away from you. But you do kill him. Blood sprays all over Amanita.
Ooh, that will look really pretty on your dress.
It does.
I'll like pull out and see that he's dead and be like, Amanita, I am sorry I took that from you.
And he, because he is right next to Amanita's ear, as he gets stabbed, his last words are definitely, "You'll always be mine." And then he sprays arterial blood all over you and dies.
Beautiful.
Before the bell technically rings, can I just set the curtains on fire and go, oops?
Yes, you can. That's what you held your action for, and we approve this message. All right. So the bell sounds, and you guys are brought back into the hall, where you see Colonel Mustard led out of the billiard room. The cook comes out of the kitchen. The maid comes out of the library. And the butler, who was standing in the hall, is all dragged out. And they all look a little confused. And they get carted off by the guards.
Can I have done something really dark before we left?
Yes.
Like real dark?
Absolutely.
Cool. Can I take his fangs?
I was going to rip his fangs out. Same wavelength.
Yes.
Cool. She does that.
I love that.
I won't go into details with his teeth, but she does that.
I think that is something that the cameras cut from the public feed.
Fair. Valid.
Mm-hmm. And you guys gather back in the hall, and the drones do their customary swing around you as the bell sounds, and kills are celebrated.
There, got 3.
Yeah,
I killed a lot today.
Hysteria was cleaning up.
And then
everyone got tags.
Yeah, everybody got tags. Everybody has hit quota. It's totally fine. And so the announcer comes back on and says, and that's it for tonight's episode. We hope you enjoyed the carnage, and we can't wait to see you again next week. And then the cameras cut out as the sponsor ads play, and you guys all return to the green room.